Welcome back, fourth grade. How many of you have tried a gyro in the mall? Have you eaten a Greek gyro? It's a sandwich that's wrapped in a pita or a soft bread, round bread, and it has meat that seasons inside and a light, refreshing cucumber sauce with perhaps some feta cheese and a few tomatoes. And if you've tried a gyro, what did you like about it? Tell somebody in the room, or tell somebody if you'd like to try one. Did you know you speak Greek? Many Greek words have been contributed to the English language, and down below is just a few words in the Greek glossary. But before we look at those words, look at this symbol. It looks like a symbol, but it's actually a letter, a Greek letter. And this is the Greek letter PHI, and PHI is pronounced phi. And many English words are based on Greek words. In these words, PH sounds like F. So when we see PH in a word, that's actually adopted from the Greek language and the Greek letter. And we do pronounce it F. PH is pronounced F. Okay. Go back up to the top of page 66. We're going to, in bold, our Greek letters that we've adopted in the English language. And these bolded letters, words, actually mean something. So here, auto means self. Bio means life. Geo means something to do with the earth. Graph is to write or draw. Micro means small. Phone means sound, P-H-O-N. P-H-O-T-O, photo, means light. Poly means many. Scope means to look at. And tele means for. Okay? Go ahead and grab a pencil. We're going to copy auto down below, as well as the rest of these words. We're going to be practicing cursive writing on this single line. We do not have a midline to help keep our letters in the right form and size. So other than a tall letter can go above or a descending letter can go below this baseline, we're going to keep all of our letters on track, okay? We're going to focus on correct size, the placement, and then, of course, our tricky connections. All right, here we go. Auto, ready? Start with a magic C to make our A, and then we go into U, and we go into T, zip our tent, go into a magic C to create the O, and end with a toe. Remember that you're ending with a toe, and then cross your T. Even though O doesn't have anything to connect with, we always end with a toe for practice. Bio. Bio, B, is a tow truck letter, so I is going to crank it up. Here we go. B, I, straight down into magic C to create the O, keep going, and end with a toe. Dot your I. Bio means life. Geo means earth. Here we go. Magic C, descending letter. Go into letter E, another magic C to create O, keep going, and end with a toe. Graph means to write or draw. Here we go. G again, magic C, find your corner, go into R, big smile, magic C to create A. Then P is a descending letter, comes straight back up. H is a tall letter. straight up. Good job. PH got crowded there. Micro, start with an M, and it's cursive M, so it's going to have 3 humps. Into I, magic C, R, big smile to create your R, and then magic C again to create O, and end with a toe. Dot your I. Look at your letters. They should be pretty close to uniform so you can read them and they make sense. Here we go. Phone. Start with P, descending letter, then it goes into your H, which is a tall letter. Magic C creates the O, and with a toe, and printed N, because you're on the midline, you're going to use printed M, only 1 hump. Here we go. Photo. Start with your P, descending letter, then H, tall letter, magic C to create your O, and with a toe, T is going to crank it up, straight down, zip your tent, and magic C to create your last O, and end with a toe, cross your T. Photo means light. Here we go. Poly. Start with your descending letter P, magic C to create your O, and with the toe, you're going to crank up L, and turn straight down, and go into your Y. And Y is a descending letter, so you're going to find your corner and travel away. Remember, you're going to travel away if you end on the baseline. Look at your N, your Y, your H should all have a little bit of a travel away as if you were getting ready to connect to another letter. Scope means to look at. Here we go. Straight jet takeoff. Magic C into magic C of your O, toe, straight down into your descending letter P, and end with your E, travel away. Here we go. Tele means 4. Start with your T, straight down, zip your tent, E, tall letter L, and end with your E. Travel away a little bit, cross your T. Good job. Next, we're going to find and underline the PHs in these English words. These words are apostrophe, triumph, listen to these sounds, trophy, philosopher, autograph, biography, geography, photograph, dolphin, microphone, physics, and this name, it's a proper noun, gives us an indication, it's capitalized, Sophia. Sophia spells her name with a PH. Okay, I'm going to pause this video. I want you to underline all the PHs in these words. All right, everyone, what did you notice about a couple of these words? The author of this notebook is trying to trick you. Philosopher and photograph actually have 2 PH letters together in one word. Philosopher and photograph. Did you catch those? Nice job. What do all these words mean? That's going to take us into our next section. You're going to choose 4 of these words above, these English words, and you're going to define them. And you're going to choose just 4 from this list, okay? Mrs. Rooney is going to give you an example. I'm going to choose physics. Physics is spelled P-H-Y. S-I-C-S. Cross my I. And right next to it, I'm going to write that physics is a noun. And because you're going to be looking some of these words up, you might not know what they are. Identify them as a noun, a verb, an adjective. Okay, identify them. So physics is a noun, and I'm not going to write it all out because it'll take a lot of your time. But down below under physics, I would write the definition. Physics is a branch of science that studies matter as well as motion. And physics is how matter and motion interact with energy and forces. Okay, so it's a scientific word, physics. All right, so I would write my definition down, and it doesn't have to be too long, but just so you understand the word down below. This is why you have extra paper this week. You're going to probably need to use some of your loose leaf or your notebook paper to write. Make sure you have 4 definitions